Hello everybody, welcome back to part 9 of Let's Play Super Mario 64. As always, I am your host, Mr. Dodboy. Today, last time, we finished up with both Wet Dry World and all of Tall Tall Mountain, but now to a more interesting level, Tiny Huge Island. The gimmick here is that you either start on, depending on which painting you jump in, you either start on a big world or a small world, i.e. tiny or huge island. Fun. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. If you jump through these pipes, then you will what am I trying to say? If you jump through the pipes, you'll switch to the other island, and I have fucked myself already. It's fine. But yeah, you'll switch between the two islands. We'll have to do that at some point, not at this point. So I want to do a mission over here. I forgot you kind of just like can't with this slope. Hold on. Alright, man, whatever. There we go. And we're going to ground pound that, because that actually does unlock a future level for us, so we're going to do that later. I did do this semi in the wrong order. I'm going to do the secret star first. No, bad dog. Right, grab that. Where are the other ones? There's one over here. Because you're actually supposed to stop, or you're supposed to end up at the top of the mountain, but I messed up. It's fine. Hold on. There we go. That's 5. Alright, we can get over there pretty quick. Theoretically, if I was at the top of the mountain, I could just, like, slide over and just, like, or slide down the mountain and, like, get to the star, but I'm gonna do it the safe way. just for posterity. Am I, actually? I don't think I am, actually, because it's gonna take too long. Alright, I haven't done this in a while, and it's kind of deadly, so we'll see how this goes. You jump like that and grab the ledge. Perfect. I did it just perfectly. All right, first star in Tiny Huge Island done. But yeah, anyway, again, I don't have much technical analysis for these later levels, but you know, it's fine. I'm still going out of order for the levels, by the way. I don't know how that's possible, but I still am. Now we have a little piranha plant level. Okay, so something I did have on the docket to talk about in this recording session, because it happened recently, and I need somewhere to rant about it. So I'm going to show my power level a little bit outside of nerdage, ironically, but I don't know if you're watching, you probably don't know, but if you do know me, I'm a big baseball fan. I've been playing some form of baseball and/or softball since I was 5. I'm now 26, so my baseball fandom has legal drinking rights, so that's pretty crazy, and that makes me feel really old. But anyway, as I'm recording this, I'm gonna date this exactly, November 5th. The Los Angeles Dodgers just won the World Series on Saturday. And for your reference, if you understand baseball at all, I'm sorry again if you don't care. It's my personal nerd thing, and I need to get it off my chest. For your reference, I am a lifelong Philadelphia Phillies fan, and so I'm bitter for several reasons. A, the Dodgers beat the Phillies to get to the World Series, so, you know, that kind of sucks. But, like, it's fine. What mission did I click on? I forgot what I was doing. Tip top of the huge island. My bad. I'm not supposed to be down here. But, yeah, I'm bitter for that reason, because the Dodgers beat the Phillies to get to, not to get to the World Series, but to get to the next round, then to get to the World Series. So, like, that sucks for me, first of all. But second of all, it's like I have a moral issue with them as well. I'm going to try... Wait, what? Did I not ground pound this? Do I have to ground pound it on the same level? That's stupid. Alright, hold on. I gotta go back to the pipe. I thought ground pounding it on an old level would do it on a new one, but whatever, it didn't. But yeah, on like a personal level, because like they kind of just cheat. Not like in a traditional sense of like breaking the rules, because like what they're doing is technically legal by like MLB's rule books, but it's really stupid. So like obviously when you have players in a sport, you have to pay them, right? You gotta pay them. So like that's obvious. So generally sports have like a salary cap where you can only spend X amount on your players to prevent like rich market teams like LA or New York or something from just simply buying all the players, right? Baseball doesn't have that. Instead they have like a, sorry, I gotta read this. Wow, you flooded my house, but why? Look at this mess. What am I going to do now? My ceiling's ruined, the floor is soaked. What to do? It makes me so mad. Everything's been going wrong ever since I got this star. It's so shiny, but it makes me feel strange. I love how that text box starts before you can even see him, but it's a Wiggler. Hi, friend. I can't take this anymore. First you get me all wet, then you stomp on me, and I'm really, really, really mad. Wah. Oh, okay. That was supposed to work. It didn't. Hey, knock it off. That's the second time you've nailed me. Now you're asking for it, linguini breath. Oh! I forgot he could jump. There we go. That should end it. Ouch, uncle. Okay, take this star. Whew, I feel better now. I don't really need it anymore anyway. I can see the stars through my ceiling at night. That's pretty true. They make me feel peaceful. Please come back and visit anytime. Okay, well, that was a roller coaster of emotions. All right, anyway, back to my baseball nerdery. So, like, usually there's a salary cap in a sport. Baseball doesn't have that. Instead, they have what's called a luxury tax, which is, like, over X amount of total payroll, you pay an extra percentage on every dollar you spend over that. And that's supposed to, like, de-incentivize teams, again, from just buying everyone. Which, like, okay, yeah, that's pretty fair. It does, like, kind of work. But here's the thing. Let me teach you about what's called deferred contracts and why they're stupid. So there's no rule stating you need to pay your player any sort of like established percentage of the contract within a year. So you guys have probably heard about him at some point or another, but the Dodgers star player, pitcher, hitter, whatever, extraordinaire, Shohei Ohtani, has a contract worth $700 million over like 14 years or something. I'm not sure the exact amount, but I'm going to use 10 years just so I can make this example. So like if it was 10 years, 700 million, you'd expect, okay, he'll make $70 million a year. Sure, makes sense. That's not what they're doing. So instead, to circumvent the luxury tax, he is instead making $1 million this year, therefore freeing up $69 more million for the Dodgers to just cheat and just make a super roster and just ruin the sport. And for your reference, there's a referendum coming up in 2027, and I'm hoping other teams just don't play the sport so we can fix it. Anyway, that ends my baseball power hour. If you want me to talk about baseball in the future, I can, but I don't want to overload baseball nerdery. But anyway, it's our good buddy, Koopa the Quick. Long time no see. Wow, have you gotten fast? Have you been training on the sly, or was it the power of the stars? I've been feeling down about losing the last race. This is my home course. How about a rematch? The goal is in Windswept Valley. Have they? I never knew they like named an area on this map. Is that a thing that they do? Like, I don't know if any other maps have, like, areas like that, per se. Alright. But yeah, this rematch with Koopa the Quick's a little bit harder, but, like, not really. And bang. So I guess it's a little bit tighter, as you can see, but, like, it's not bad. No way, you beat me again, and I just spent my entire savings on these new Koopa Mach 1 sprint shoes. Here, I guess I have to hand over the start of the winner of the race. Congrats, Mario. Why is he so big? I just thought about that. Why is he so massive? It's kind of weird. Kind of don't like it. Yeah, that is rematch with Koopa the Quick. Fun. So I think we just have red coins and 100 coins to do now. Yes, that is correct. But yeah, that's my welcome to my TED Talk moment. about baseball and stupid numbers. Ow? What the what just hit me? I just got blasted by a cannon. What happened? I think that's a life in that, so I'm not concerned about that. I kind of forget the best way to get 100 coins in this stage, so it's gonna... Yeah, it is a life. We're probably gonna be here a minute. So, yeah, we'll get back to that. What am I trying to say? Oh, I want to talk about something weird Nintendo did that I meant to bring up. So, as you may well know, I'm a massive Pikmin fan. Favorite game of all time, Pikmin 3. So, you know, good times to be had there. Please die. Wait, I need that. Thank you. So, yeah, massive Pikmin fan. I love all of the main series games. Hey Pikmin that's a game that exists. It sure does exist. But yeah, big fan of like Pikmin 1 through 4. All great games. 3 favorite game of all time. But like something weird that they are doing with Pikmin right now is like I really expected there to be like DLC for Pikmin 4 as there was with Pikmin 3, but surprisingly there hasn't been, except for now. Where am I going? Except for now, they are just like, oh yeah, here's extra difficulty modes for Pikmin 4 and costumes for your Pikmin. I'm like, why? First of all, why? Second of all, why now? Why were the... I can understand the costumes being like a free... Like, it's a free update, so like, whatever. It's fine. But like, I can understand like the costumes being in an update, but like, why were difficulty modes in an update? Like, what sense does that make? Why were they not just in the game? Like, I don't know. I hate this gaming culture of like releasing half a game and then just being like, yeah, no, that's fine. We'll just release it as DLC later or a free update later. Like, why did it take you 2 years to put in difficulty modes into your game? Like, I'm glad for it, don't get me wrong, because honestly, like, replaying Pikmin 4 feels a little bit stale for that reason, that it all just kind of feels the same. But like, why? Why are you doing it like that? It makes no sense. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention, while we were on Huge Island, we did just kill Koopa the Quick. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I killed a Koopa right where he stands, so, like, I think we just killed him. But, anyway. But, like, I hate... Like, Nintendo used to be good about not doing that, like, how other AAA games were doing it, where, like, it was, like, preconceived notion of DLC was gonna come out, so, like, okay, let's just release half a game. But now Nintendo started doing that, and I don't like it. At least with, like, Nintendo, you do still get, like, a good amount of a game out. Like, it's not actually half a game, I'm exaggerating, but, like, it feels like, obviously, like, a disjointed experience for, like, really no reason. I would say, like, Legend ZA is kind of like that. Like, I think so far what I've played, and I imagine what the rest of the game is going to be like, is like, it's like a full experience, right? But like, they started, like, before the game even came out, they were like, yeah, there's going to be DLC for this. I'm like, why? How do you, like that feels so greedy to me. Like, you're just have this like preconceived notion that, oh, people are just gonna buy the game. Fuck it. Let's just schedule DLC for a game we don't know is gonna be liked, you know? But like, I guess they're like, oh yeah, it's Pokemon. We'll get the pay piggies to, you know, just buy the game and then buy the DLC. No questions asked. Like, I don't know. I think it should be illegal. That's probably not the right word, but I think it should be illegal to like release or schedule DLC for a game that doesn't exist yet. Like, that's so weird to me. Like, I don't understand it at all. Like, I really should have opened that cannon, huh? I forget how I'm supposed to... I need to get up to this hole up here. I think I can just go like that. But yeah, that's like one of the gaming practices I very much so hate. Like, you can like... Oh, God. you can like plan the DLC, like that's fine. I understand that. You gotta make it first. Alright, we can do that. Like I get you need to make it and everything. Like you can plan it like with the expectations, but like I feel like in the like launch trailer for the game, you should not be advertising DLC for a game that hasn't come out. I don't know. And then like they'll do that, and then like Pikmin, they'll just release it as like a free update randomly on like they're just like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and like not even like I think it's like weeks away, like maybe not weeks, that's probably the wrong length of time, but like a good amount of time away for like just a random free update, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do this eventually. Like, okay, but like why? Like you don't have to do that. Like you can just put that in the game. Like I don't know, it doesn't have to be an update, man. Okay, sorry. Kind of losing focus a little bit. Hold on. Alright, cool. Please don't. Okay, I was so scared it was gonna spawn in the ceiling. I was terrified that was gonna happen. Alright, let's see. Jump there. Okay, I'm really stupid. It's fine. Alright, well at least I got the 100 coin star. Give me a minute. I'm gonna cut and be back when we're getting the red coin star. Give me like 2 minutes. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. It was more like 5 minutes because I died in here again. But hi, I'm back. Alright, so let's get up here, get the final red star, and we are done with THI. Come on. Alrighty, you're at 96 stars. That's some denomination of 120. I think it... Am I doing the math right? Is that... Yeah, we're 24. It's 3/4 of 120? Yeah, I'm doing that math right, I think. And yeah, we're done here. So let's move on to our next stage and our last one of upstairs. We're almost done already. It's kind of flown by a little bit. Oh, hey, Toad. I forgot that you're over here. I'm going to ruin my vocal cords again.
Thanks, Mario. The castle is recovering its energy as you retrieve power stars, and you've chased Bowser right out of here, onto some area ahead.
Alright, it hurts. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh, by the by, are you collecting coins? Special stars appear when you collect 100 coins in each of the 15 courses. That's crazy that it just now tells you that. That is so late. What the hell? Also, you can see Lakitu in the mirror. I like that touch. Anyway, this looks like a blank wall, but as that one Toad said, look at the reflection. It's actually a level. We finally do course 10, Snowman's Land. I like Snowman's Land. It's cool. It's fun. The stars are pretty fun. We are getting low on time, but here is a really funny star where you can just kind of like destroy that bully like that. I always love the like brrrr sound effect that happens when you just like shove him straight into the water. That's such a fun star to do for me. All right, one down already. We chilled with the bully. All right, probably do one more star. There's a quick one we can do right at the beginning here. All right, so theoretically this is like a snow maze where you like have to... Okay, almost got it. I'm gonna try to do it this way. It's like a snow maze where you have to jump around this ice maze where you have to jump around this ice block. But if you jump at this thingy thing, just the right triple jump length, you can do that and just dive in the top. Yeah, that's always the fun way to do that versus what you're supposed to do, which is just jump around blindly. I lied. We did that really quick. I'm gonna do one more star. Snowman's big head. Let's do it. Why not? So you're supposed to like go around and climb up the snowman, but like they kind of make it really easy to not do that because you can kind of just... I messed that up. It was a camera angle fault, not mine. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. You can... Dude, I'm gonna crash out. Please, man. Oh, I can't jump, man. I can't jump. Oh, Lord. I'm not kidding. I never fail this. Ever. There we go. You get over like that. And then you're supposed to go up that scaffolding, but you can go like this, get over this rock, end up by the igloo here, and mess your jump up, man. Ah! Okay, hold on. Ah! Okay, hold on. Dude, I'm gonna... Okay, you know, we're gonna do that one later. I'm just gonna get pushed into this water here. Alright, so you got to... We're gonna... Dude. I've messed up every possible thing I could try to do. There's a star on the other side of this wall that you gotta jump on these spin drifts for. By the way, as you see, this water is actually hurting me because it's so cold. Okay, whatever. I just killed both of them. Oh, I'm gonna crash out, man. It's fine. Hold on. Dude, please. I think I'm just gonna die. I think I'm gonna just die. I think I'm gonna just die. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, hold on. What you need to do, kick off this wall and have fingers so that you can kick off of that ramp and get up there. Goodness gracious. That was way harder than it needed to be. Anyways, you're skipping, like, having to ride behind this penguin because this snowman's an asshole and tries to blow you off the stage. And there we go. Thank God. Oh, that was frustrating. All right, but anyway, good place to leave it off. We're at 99 stars. We only have 21 left in our main journey. But anyway, next time we'll jump back into Snowman's Land. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. Bye.